All right, guys. How we doing? We're gonna go ahead and go over the game plan for this week. Um, Let you guys know what we're doing. I got some funky things going on with my cameras tonight, so I'm just gonna run through this with you. Getting ready to switch you guys down to the chalkboard. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So let's go ahead and go over um, our offensive sets that I want you guys to run. Okay, so for our offensive sets, I want you guys to run. Let's go over 4 game first. Okay, we're going to draw a number system. Okay, 1, 4, 5, 2, and 3. Okay, you're going to run 4 game against man. You're going to run 4 game against man. Okay, so ball's here. Okay, these two guys are going to shoot. It's a V cut. We're going to pop out. Both are going to pop out. Point guard's going to make a decision. Point guard's going to pass the ball to this guy right here. Okay? Once the ball is passed to the popping guy, he screens away. The 4 then comes up top to receive the pass. Okay? So 5 should have the ball right here in this area. Okay? Once 5 gets the ball, he's going to pass it here, and the ball is going to go here. Okay? So once that's done, now we're looking at this. The ball was passed to this side of the court first. Okay? So what we're doing is the opposite guy down low. Once the ball leaves his hands, he's setting a screen right here. And then 5 is rolling to the basket on a catch and layup. Okay, let me get something to erase this real quick. Be right back, guys. Okay. So let's break this down. So 4 game. So what's the point guard doing? Point guard's passing, screening away. Once the ball is caught here, we're going to reverse it back around, and then we're just making that pass. Okay? So let's set it back up. 4, 5, 2, and a 3. Okay? So we're going to pass it to a side. We're going to screen the other side. The other side is going to show to the top of the key. Okay? So the ball is in the 4. There should be somebody up top. Pass here, pass there. So the point guard should end up with the ball again. So you guys understand that. The point guard, you just pick a side, pass, and screen away, and prepare to catch the pass and give the pass to somebody else. Okay? Let's go over it again. 1, 4, 5, 2. Remember, these guys right here, their only rule is if you are opposite from the ball, then you are setting a screen. If you are opposite from the ball, you are setting the screen. Okay? You are setting that screen. You are setting that screen whenever the ball is away. And when you're setting that screen, when the person lets the ball go. So let's run through it completely. going to pass over here and catch. This guy's going to screen away. The guy's going to show up top. Okay, remember, ball was kicked here. So we're setting the elbow screen here. The guy furthest away from the ball is cutting, and the pass should be here by the time he's in that area and gets there. So basically, guys, in 4 game, there's 2 parts. There's the guard stuff. So it's 1, 2, and 2. So then when you pass the ball to the side as a point guard, you pass and screen away and get ready to catch the ball and hit the open cutter. Okay. If you're the 2 guys that's up top, if you catch the ball, all you have to do is throw it back up top and then use the screen and cut to the basket. If you do not get the first pass, you're getting the first screen. Once you get the first screen, you show to the top of the key and throw it to the guy who screened for you. It's like a ball reversal thing, okay? If you're the bottom guys, just know if the ball is away from you, as soon as the person who catches the ball lets it go, you are setting that elbow screen so that person can cut to the basket. I'm going to show it to you one more time. Okay? Remember, pass and screen away. Pass, screen away. This guy comes up. Now we are in a ball reversal situation. The ball is here. It gets passed here. It gets passed here. These guys right here, once the ball leaves this guy's hands, the opposite guy is setting the screen. This guy's diving right to the basket. Hopefully the ball should be right here and passed down into him. Okay. Alright, so let's go over Domino 23. Domino 23. It's our standard domino setup in the beginning. We're moving the players from the short corner onto the block. That's the difference. Okay, so here's the rules for these guys. Okay, ball ends up on your side, you flash out. That has not changed. Okay, if you are away from the ball, you need to find an open reversal spot. Okay, so now that we know what our bottom guys are doing, what's our middle guy doing? Okay, what our middle guy is doing, so say the ball's here. We pass. We're going to down screen. Once we down screen, this player is going to dribble into the open area. So, okay, so let's go over we're going to draw circles for zones. Okay. We're playing a 2-3. We're playing against a 2-3. So what we're doing is, remember domino. Ball's here. We're passing the ball here. We are down screening this guy, taking him out of the play. We are now going to dribble into the open spot. Now, when this player catches the ball and starts his dribble, remember, we've already screened down, taking this guy out of the action. Now, what we're going to do with this guy is, the guy that's in the middle, in the opposite direction, he's going to reach screen right here so we can have an open path. Okay? Now, like I told you, we're going to use circles as our zone example. Okay? So, and we're going to put the ball right here. Okay? So, the ball is passed. We are down screening. Once we dribble in the opposite direction to the open spot, the middle guy is to a reach screen. We're supposed to use that reach screen to attack the open spot. Okay? Now, from there, it gets tricky. Remember what I said. So the ball is on this side. This guy is going to fan out. The guy's going to fan out over here. So we're going to take him out of the equation. Okay? Now he's over here. Okay? Once the reach screen is set, okay? Once the reach screen is set, the big guy, Jackson or Brockman, whoever's in this spot, once you have reach screened and the action goes, you try for a quick look to catch the ball in the middle. If it's not there, fall to the back door. Now, the guy who is in this spot, once Jackson or Brockman or whoever's in that spot takes it over, you then find an open spot on the weak side of the floor or a ball reversal position. Once Jackson or Brockman reaches and shows and goes back door, the guard who did the first down screen is then going to cut ball side. Okay? So show it to you in full. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go here, 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 here. Okay? Ball's here first. We're going to pass the ball. We're going to down screen. We're going to attempt to dribble out. The reach screen. The dribble out comes around. Bottom guy fans out. This guy gets out of the way. He comes up top for a ball reversal. Jackson or Brockman is going to show to the middle. If nothing's there, they're going to fall back door. The down screen guy, once this area is clean, is going to show ball side cut. So once everything breaks down, we're going to draw guards here. We're going to put B for big. And we're going to put a guard here, a guard or a big. Okay? So reach screen and show. The down screen, once this area is clean, is cutting there. This guy is out. This guy is right here. So you're creating, when it's done right, we should have the ball reversal here. We should have the primary guard here. We should have the corner guard here. A big here. Okay? We should have the big here. Remember, this is the guy that came from the middle, did the reach screen, showed it wasn't there. We got out, down screen, the down screen guard that set that first screen, once everything clears, is now right here. Okay, so we should have plenty of options. So again, let's go over these guys. Pass, down screen against the zone, reach out. Once you come here, you should have an option here. You should have an option here, or you have a cut option. Okay. If something breaks down in domino, you can reset it or just play basketball. Okay. Now let's go over. We're gonna call that domino 23. Let's go over domino green. Okay. Domino green. Remember. Okay. Domino green. Okay. Now let's draw this a little better. Same spots. We're gonna go guard, 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 and we're gonna draw big, big. Okay. Remember, ball's here. We're gonna pass it here. We're gonna down screen against this side. We're gonna dribble out. Once the dribble out happens, we're gonna use our two bigs as a rub screen. We now have an option here. First big is gonna come here. Second big is gonna come here to allow that to happen once he uses the screen. Now once we catch it here, hopefully there should be enough movement to where you could, as the guard that's dribbling back around, you can go to the basket and you have two big targets to throw to on this side, or you can just kick it to this guard that came out for easy give and go opportunity. Okay. Square again. Remember, we're going to have a guard at the basket. We're going to have a big on the block. Big right beside him on the block. Guard. Guard. Pass. Down screen. Whoever. The edge. The down is whatever edge is near him. Work back around. On the way ball is getting worked around, we have somebody showing here. First option. And our bigs are coming across. This clears the lane. So after everything develops, we should have a big here, a big here, a guard here. Now, let's say we get to this spot on the floor and the ball's kicked here, but there's trouble and we can't get a shot, then the bigs would just follow the ball and post up. Now, it seems like we're just moving around to move around. Now, this is the way it should look. Okay, so our guards, our bigs, and our shooting guard. Okay, so remember, when the ball is in the air, okay, when the ball is in the air and we take our first dribble, he's coming out, bigs are reaching across, and by the time we come here, we either have something here. If we pass it here, then the bigs are going to come from this side now. I'm going to pop up this side back over to this side. Okay, so it's a lot of movement for the bigs, but that's what I want. Okay, so let's just focus on this part. So when the ball is passed to this side of the court, okay, if he's being guarded by somebody, I want a screen. I just want this guy to get a clean release. A clean release to the ball. Okay? Once he gets the clean release, I want the bigs to go on this side of the court. Okay? Once the ball ends up on this side of the court, once it ends up on this side of the court, I want my bigs that are over here now to fold back over for post looks. So what the big guy should do, once the guard gets the look, fold back over, and get there. once we get the ball in this area, so as bigs, when the ball is in this area, starting off, we're moving. When the ball gets into this area, the bigs are moving from here back over to a post situation. So you're basically ending up where you start, but you have to make your move. This guy, the guard that we're putting at the basket, has to use that screen or use them to get open as soon as the ball makes its momentum this way. Okay, to show you guys what these guys are doing up top. Remember, pass, screen down, work this way. Now, what's this guy doing? This guy is just a spacing. We're just using proper spacing. Now, if something happens and we got to reset it, we reset it. Okay? So we went over 4 game. We went over Domino 23. We just went over Domino Green. We're going to go over Domino 13 and Domino 32. Okay? So Domino 13 and 32 are very similar. Okay? So Domino 13. Okay. So Domino 13, if the ball is here, okay, if the ball starts out here, this situation is always opposite from where the ball starts. Our 2 bigs and the shooting guard, the small forward, the 3 is always away from the ball. Okay, so let's say this guard starts with the ball. Then our bigs and our guard would line up right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is, this is real easy. We're going to go over Domino 13 first. All that we're trying to do is once we pass the ball here, once we make the pass, all that's happening is our bigs are reaching across. To show here. And we're just using ball reversals to get there. That's it. It's just a ball reversal. Let's go over it again. So the ball's here. When we come across, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to send this guy first. Okay? We're going to send the top big first before anything happens. We're going to stack them here, and then on the first dribble, first movement, he's going to fan out. We're going to pass it to him. Once he catches the pass, the second big is going to come low. This guy's going to stay where he's at. So the ball's here. We're going to, if we have a low post look, we're going to take it. If that look is not there, we're going to ball reversal to this guy for a shot. Remember, 13, we play against 13s. We want to keep the ball out of the corners. We want to keep the ball out of the corners. Okay? So, remember, these guys are always set up opposite where the ball is. So, if we're bringing the ball here, these 3 guys need to be here. Now, When we come across half court, you're going to bunch up together like this. First dribble, first movement. I want this guy coming out. Hopefully we get a clean look and the ball goes to him. Once the top big gets the ball, second big comes across. Now we have a post look, we have a skip look, or we have a ball reversal. If we can take this shot, we can take it. Now, if we're skipping it over here, once we take this shot, I want rebounders, everybody. Okay? Again, here's the rules. As soon as we come across half court and we set up in this half court offense versus 13, a 1-3-1 defense, and the ball is here, the other three guys are set up in a triangle formation like this. Remember, as soon as we come across and we've established we're running domino, first guy pops out. Once the pass is made, second big is to follow. This guy stays. We have a post look, we'll take it. If not, we're ball reverse and all the way back over. Okay. But the minute you can get a good shot, take it. Okay. Now, let's go over the differences in our domino 3-2 look. Our domino 3-2 look is very similar. So we're going to start off the same way. Okay. So the ball's here. Remember, we're setting up the same way. We're going to pass the ball. Okay. It's a 3-2. Okay. So we're going to pass the ball here. We're going to down screen, just like we do dominoes. And we're going to work here. Same thing as domino always is. Okay? Same thing. Okay? But the main difference is on the dribble out, both bigs are reaching across. So on the first movement, basically ball side, the bigs need to be on ball side, and the lone shooter is right here. And anytime we reverse the ball, it switches. So this guy is always away from the ball. These guys are always on ball once we start. Okay? So, we come across, we're setting up, ball's right here. Remember what I said, we're going to line up over here. First movement, it's a pass, and a screen down, and a dribble out. On the way of a dribble out, reach up, reach across. This guy is away from the ball. Okay? Now, we're going to draw it up against the defense. Against the 3-2. Okay. So we're going to have our guys here. Okay, so first pass is here. We are down screening. This guy is now going to, it seems like he's going to take on two people. But we're getting ready to send a big here and a big here. Now we can look to play basketball on this side. Okay, so now we look to work the ball here or work the ball here. Okay, because once the guys flip flop, it's just one-on-one here. We basically even the odds. Because guys, on a 3-2, all they're trying to do is get you guys in a trapping situation so they can take the ball from you. Okay. So what a 3-2. Okay, so boom, boom. We're gonna start the ball here. Okay. So on the pass, we're going to down screen this guy. Once the down screen happens, big guys flash up. Okay. Because then we're dribbling to you. If we catch them, we can catch them in this environment here. We can catch them into our bigs are coming across, and our dribble out is to them, and our weak side guy is right here. So let's go over the differences between Domino 13 and Domino 32. So same format. We always want this to be lined up opposite from the ball. So on the first action, pass 2. Hang on. Okay, so boom, boom. Ball is here. Okay, we're going to bunch up here first. When the ball was in flight, I want the first big to reach across. Okay. Once the ball was in flight, reach across. The ball is now going to be here. We're going to down screen. Whether it be that top guy 13, just whoever you could screen for this guy to dribble into this area. When he dribbles into this area, this should be a look. Once the ball gets into this area, the second big will follow. Okay, so we should have this guy, a dribble across guy, and our spacing right here. We should have a good rainbow of people to pass to. Okay, so if we're trying to work on ball reversals, okay, ball's here. So pass, come all the way across. Okay, pass, we're going to screen down, we're going to dribble. In the process between the handoff and the dribble, this guy comes across. Okay. So then we should have, once we run Domino 13, we should have say the ball's over here. We pass the ball. We have a down screener. That down screener is now here. This guy is dribbling to this side. So, if the ball is here, okay, and we can't get a look here, anything to the front side of the ball, then we immediately ball reverse it here. Okay, so let's go over the rules of 13 domino again. The trio always lines up away from the ball. On the pass, when the pass is in the air, first guy come across long ways like this. When the down screen happens, and we start working the ball back around, the second big or the low big comes to block. This guy is just going to fan out and stay in that ball reversal area, but we're still going to have our two guards here. So essentially, whenever it breaks down, the rules are the trio lines up opposite. The big closest to the ball, on the first pass comes over. On the dribble out, he works post. So you should have a post work, a ball side option, a reversal option, and we should have our two guards once everything shakes out. Okay. So remember the rules for 13 domino is this guy on first pass, this guy on the dribble around. Okay. $32 domino is on the pass, both show up, and on the dribble out, this is where we have it. Okay, but like I said, the thing with this is once the first pass is made, these 2 and 3 guys can never be on the same side. So show you what I mean by that. So when these guys, you're opposite from the ball, on the first pass, you're reaching across, you're looking for the ball the whole time. Okay? So the pass has already been made. We've already down screened. Excuse me. Ball starts out here. We're passing, down screening, guys dribbling across. Okay? This is where we're looking to catch the ball. Okay? If it's not there, okay, this guy should be opening back up to start it all over. If we get stuck, we just pass it back, down screen, and dribble back. Okay? But here is, like I said, the rules for these guys. Once that first pass is made, we're reaching across. Okay? Once the first pass is made and the dribble out happens, now hear me out. This is going to be after the first pass. When the first pass is made and the bigs have left, they should be over here. If the ball gets stuck here and we have to reverse the ball, going the opposite way, bigs are now coming back over, and that guard is getting away from them. So the only time that so basically this guard is always away from the ball. After the first pass and dribble out, he's always away from the ball. And the bigs are always ball side. The only time you guys are together is at the very start of the play. very similar. With 13 domino and 32 domino, this group right here is always away from the ball. With 13 domino, on the first pass, one guy comes over. Okay. On the dribble out or second pass, block guy comes over. Okay. And I would like you guys, if anyone's up on the top big, that when you come over on 13 domino, you come out as far as a wing help, because we are looking for ball reversals. Okay? So here's the formation for domino 23. Okay. Domino 23 is basically, like I said, you pass, you down screen. Once the dribble out happens, we're doing a reach screen. This guy's going to have options. The screener then rolls, then fills. And once he fills, the down screener that made the first is going to cut ball side. Okay? If you're ever confused, just get into a spot where you can help us. That's the formation. The formation for domino green is the only one that's vastly different. Okay? Domino green and domino 32 you can both use against a 3-2. So boom, ball's right here. We're going to pass here. Now domino green, the bigs are lined up on ball side. Okay, so pass is here. We're down screen here. Once that happens, we're going to show. We're going to dribble around. There's this look. And then once the pass is made here, we're reaching out. We're getting out of the way. And then once the pass is made, we're coming back to front the ball. So the big thing with domino green, sheer, bigs, our splits. Remember ball side, pass, and down screen, and the dribble out. In between the down screen and the dribble out, work that spot. Once the guard uses your screen bigs, get out of the way. Go over here. Once we catch the ball in this area, whether it be a pass or a drive or whatever, however we get the ball there, you are then going to leave your spots from over here and come back to where you started. Okay? Again, domino green, boom, ball side. Okay. Domino 13, boom, boom, balls here, boom, boom, boom. Same exact thing for domino 32. And let's go over 4 game again. 4 game is point guard, bigs, guards. Okay. Pass. Screen away. Show to the top. The ball should be here. It's not going to go back to the top. And it's going to be passed to over here. Whenever this guy lets the ball go, the opposite guard screens. Whenever he takes that screen, the ball should be here for a pass, for a layup. This guy is just there for safety or reversal options. Okay, and that's it. That's our new little offense for the last 6 weeks. It is a offense for man, an offense for It's an offense for man, an offense for 3-2, or a quick hitter, or 13, or 2-3. So basically, anything we're going to run into, I have an offense for it. just make sure you guys are ready to run this for our last 6 weeks, so we can make sure that we're still learning and we're still growing and we're still trying to improve our basketball IQ. Just make sure that we're doing the best that we can. All right, guys, just please make sure you go over this before tomorrow's practice, and you're ready to go over it Thursday. All right, thank you, guys.